Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Tuesday, November 27th, 2012. I'm Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Here we go, the day before the lunar eclipse, and there is so much happening today. We are wrapping up the moon in Taurus. We discussed yesterday after Mercury going direct and how the moon did oppose Mercury going direct. We are finishing up our emotions into what we feel we deserve, our values, and so forth. And how do we connect our emotional state up into this Scorpio realm, which is how we find the resources to make our desires happen, how we find the connections to make what we feel of value in our lives happen. This is a very interesting place. This is because this is where the North and South Node is. And you know what? We are building up to a huge lunar eclipse tomorrow. Mercury now direct in Scorpio. It's time to really move forward with the new attitude and the new mind and the reviews we've done of the changes we must make in our life, and now start to implement the right attitude, the right thoughts, the right communication. Venus and Saturn went through a big conjunction. It's still conjunct today, but yesterday was the conjunction. And you know what? It was about making new heavy decisions about our values, about our partnerships. You know what? It is time for us to be responsible and make our lives feel the best that they can. And that comes from us going deep into our truth, going and cutting through the BS, going through the lies, going deep down to the bone of what is truthful with your partnerships, with yourself, in your own life. Mars and Pluto, dead conjunct as well. So this is some very powerful energy we're feeling right now. This is very intense, very big rebirthing energy about the structure of our life. You know what? This is the order of our life, the goals that we set and so forth, connected with our deep truth. This is a huge part of the Yod that is forming with the lunar eclipse tomorrow, which is all about the fate of bringing this new system into our life, of bringing our truth and really implementing it into a new attitude, into abundance, into this new emotional state. Now, how interesting that tomorrow this lunar eclipse is going to be happening in Gemini. Today, on Tuesday, the moon goes from Taurus into Gemini and crosses the spot of the solar eclipse in May. Which, you know what, this is a lot of old fate coming back. The last chapter of the fate we have gone through for the last 6 months. So replay your life and go back to the end of spring, at the beginning of summer, which was this new mind blow, which was opening us up to new ideas, to new truths into our life based off the information we gather. This is where Jupiter is. This is where Black Moon Lilith is. There's a lot of intense energy of expanding our attitudes, expanding the truth. And what is this doing? This is connecting us into a new belief structure. Sun is in Sagittarius, just finished a trine over to Uranus yesterday. Today, we step more into a new belief. You know what? The one thing about Sagittarius is it is a mutable sign, just like Gemini. Change city. Us changing our beliefs, us changing our directions, really tapping into our wildfire of really going the distance. This is also a place of culture. The reason why Sagittarius is about adventure, it is about going out and traveling, is because of the knowledge you gain from that travel, the excitement you gain from learning about different cultures and so forth. So as we step into this learning process, we must remember today, as the moon goes into Gemini and starts to form this lunar eclipse and full moon, that, you know what, the energy will start to feel at the later part of today. And you have to start really tapping into your new attitude, emotionally accepting the new information in your life based off all these new truths that you are building, the truth of your partnerships, the truth of how you feel good, really coming into the new attitude of the changes you must make, finding the resources in your life in order to make your desires truly happen. And what does this all come down to? Extreme, passionate, charging forward, courageous change, a rebirthing of the structure of your life, a rebirthing of the old coming into the new rules, getting new orders for your life, getting new goals built off the truth. It is time to leave behind all of the old goals of your life, the old things, and rearrange them into a new belief of really where you can go based off your truth, based off what you truly desire in your life. And bring up this new attitude, this new state of mind, this new information we've gathered for almost 6 months here. Go back to May 20th. I guarantee you, if you look back at May 19th, 20th, and 21st, you will remember every part of what happened during that week. We are finishing this back up here with the moon to tap into this. The motherly aspect of our lives, we are mothering our heads now. We are bringing some emotional clarity to our heads to comfort ourselves in this new information, in this new life, in the big new changes we've gone through, in the new direction of the future we are going. So be very compassionate. Remember, this moon, by the way, is going to square Neptune today. So there is a lot of confusion there, emotionally speaking. As all this energy builds up, we do get tested if we can still go with our gut, if we can still trust our gut. Our mind wanting to, of course, figure out the information and the details. It's learning to go with the flow, learning to trust our gut, to follow our intuition in order for us to have the right state of mind. And remember, it's all based off the intense action you do of killing, literally killing, on the battlefield, your old structure. New orders, new life, new accomplishments. And you know what? It comes from deep within your truth. Relationships, your feminine energy, your masculine energy, it's time to balance them in the right way. It's time to get them together. Yes, we need courage to go where we need to go in our life, to build the new goals, to reach the top of our mountain, to reach the highest potential we have in our life. But we need the feminine to take seriously, to nurture ourselves, to feel the values, and to make truthful and very clear, no bullshit decisions about what makes us feel better. What is the partnerships that bring us our truth, that we feel are intimate, that we can also receive back from. This is a place where if there is not 100% honesty, if there's not 100% truth, if there's not 100% commitment, this is time where you must do the right thing and bridge a new paradigm into your life, a new structure, and step into this new unique self, which is based off the new belief in yourself, the new adventure you take all of your life with. So tomorrow is a rockin' day, and today is too, of course. You're gonna feel all this stuff was about today, but the truth is we're building up for early in the morning tomorrow, 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. Pacific tomorrow of this new lunar eclipse, and we'll talk tomorrow more about all this crazy stuff going on with the yods and so forth. As I'm doing this, Mercury just went direct. So remember, move forward in your life, come into the changes, and if you want my new reading, check it out at david-palmer.com, my new faded finger of the yod reading for this week only. Book now, it's only $50. I'll see you guys for the lunar eclipse tomorrow.